Hello, Alex.
Hello, Gary. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Thank you. I'm doing fine. We're all doing fine here, expecting this wonderful moment with you here. So, for you to share with us the reasons why the crop circles are not man-made, right?
That's right.
Can you see it? Your presentation right there?
Okay, yes. Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, good. I'm going to go over there. You can start now. Hold the applause videos of Gary King. Okay, go ahead, Aaron.
Okay, so if you can go on to the first slide, please, Alex. Just press the thing to go on to the first slide.
Okay.
So, the first slide is the big question about who makes crop circles.
O primeiro slide é sobre a questão de que quem faz os agroglifos.
Most people have come to accept around the world that it's just people with boards who go out and make these things at night.
A maioria das pessoas aceitam que esses agroglifos são feitos por pessoas como essa que está sendo representado aí.
But unfortunately, to date, nobody has proved that they can make crop circles in the same conditions, under the same conditions as we see them, which is in the night time, in about 4 or 5 hours of darkness.
Eles não têm a prova que eles são feitos nas mesmas condições que são executadas durante a noite, entre 4 e 5 horas.
So if we can go on to the next slide.
There you go.
This is a man-made crop circle.
Este é agroglifo feito por ser humano.
I'm going to show 3 examples of man-made crop circles.
Eu vou mostrar a vocês o exemplo de 3 agroglifos feitos pelo ser humano.
This crop circle was made by 12 students from the University of Oregon.
Esse agroglifo é feito por 12 estudantes da Universidade de Oregon.
It was made for the Mozilla Firefox search engine, the Mozilla Firefox.
Ele foi feito para a Mozilla Firefox, aquele buscador.
So we can go on to the next slide.
Ok, there we go.
This is the 12 students who made the crop circle.
Esses são os 12 estudantes que fizeram o agroglifo.
And the next slide.
Ok, there we go.
Now this is a video, so I'm going to play some video now which has Portuguese subtitles.
Esse aqui é um vídeo que tem títulos, subtítulos em português. Just 1 second, it's taking a little bit of time. Vai sair novamente, somente eu só. We had a technical difficulty here. O som? Vou voltar novamente. Hã? Hold on a second.
Here, they proposed creating a giant Firefox logo crop circle, and I think some of us kind of laughed that off. But then we had the good fortune of bumping into Beth up at OSCON, and she connected us up with the rest of the Oregon State crew. So Matt and John, they hopped a plane up to Portland and immediately went down to buy supplies. They started constructing their stomper equipment, putting together their graphs and laying out the plans, and they went to work. The robo tape.
Do this, like wherever it's comfortable, pull it. These are our stomping machines. They're quite advanced if you haven't noticed, but we will be using them to stomp down the oaks. They're actually alien technology. When aliens make crop circles, they use 2x4s from Home Depot. Blows, excuse me, blows.
It looks a little too advanced for you, actually.
Yeah.
There you have it. I'm not taking. There is the Mozilla Firefox.
I hope my crop circle is okay.
1, 2, 3. I'm out here today because I'm a big Firefox fan, and I heard you guys were out here doing this and had some friends involved, so I figured I'd come on out and help you guys get some aerial shots.
That's your airplane?
That is the airplane over there, yes. West, 123 degrees. The first big task was getting the stakes in at all the edges.
Yeah, the white painted ones, I believe, are north, south, east, and west. And then we have teams of 8, so they do like north, northwest, and like south, southwest. And we also have 30 seconds, and I believe those are the green ones. So we split it in quarters and then eighths, and I was doing every diagram.
Jason's out there sort of orchestrating, you know, what goes down next, and he's just being awesome, helping this thing out. And I'm just here sitting, you know, marking on the paper and giving them some reference points, but that's about it. So. How to tell if you're crazy about Firefox? Well, it's getting dark out, so we're busting out the headlamps, and we're going to start detailing the area. How's he getting there? Technical difficulties.
So is there a stake at each one of these points?
So stake at each one of the lines. We're now going. So we're at 1/3 the distance. Okay. Good line? Yeah. The top ring is all done.
And by the top ring, you mean what?
Okay, so red.
Can we stand somewhere?
And another red. So that's it. Yep. Great.
It looks crazy awesome. It looks good.
Crazy awesome. It looks good from up there. Right? Like just the end of the tail.
Yeah, we could take in. Did we do that? What is that? Maybe we didn't finish.
Excellent
We
shot.
are finishing up Fox.
Are there any
Oh, yeah.
It is more almost looking eastish. Nice.
So cool.
Wow.
Cool.
Oh man. It's like we know what we're doing. Oh, I got to find so it's on the other side.
Alex. Somehow, when we transferred the slides, the whole video has come out rather than just some sort of glimpse of the video. It seems that the whole video has come out rather than the edit. It's still long. So you can stop. You can stop it there. That slide. Yeah. They can see the finished thing now overhead.
Está dizendo que o vídeo foi enviado, foi muito longo e eu precisei parar para poder continuar a apresentação. Mas a ideia aí é para demonstrar que o que foi feito pela Universidade de Oregon. Né? Go ahead.
Okay. Can you see the next slide? I can't see it.
6 meters.
Or what?
6 meters wide. Can you see it?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's
Yeah.
the one. Okay.
I can't see the screen right now. It's very blown out, so I can't see what you've got there.
Okay. But you've got the same there. You got the same presentation there.
So it says 60 meters wide and 23 hours to make.
23 hours. Yes, completed. Então.
Okay, so that video shows what it takes 12 people, how long it takes to make a crop circle, and what's involved.
Esse vídeo reflete quantas pessoas precisam para fazer um agroglifo, uma duração de 23 horas para completar. Quase um dia todo, né? Correto.
So we saw that they put stakes in the ground, wooden stakes.
Você viu que eles colocaram pedaços de madeiras, enfiaram no chão, né?
That they had an aeroplane to fly over.
Tiveram de auxílio de um avião sobrevoando.
They when it got dark, they had torches on their heads. They had lights.
Quando ficou escuro, eles colocaram lâmpadas nas suas cabeças para enxergar.
And in the end, after 23 hours,
E no final das 23 horas,
they produced a very small crop circle, just 60 meters in diameter.
eles fizeram um agroglifo muito pequeno, só com 60 metros de diâmetro.
And it was on completely flat ground. This is important.
E foi feito num chão completamente, como é que eu diria? Plano. Isso.
Okay?
Ok.
Can you go to the next slide, please?
There you go. They're tired. They're exhausted.
So, this is when they finished. I showed this picture because I want you to look at the condition of the wheat, the crop that they've crushed down, how bad it looks.
Ok, a razão pela qual eu fiz essa fotografia é para mostrar para vocês a condição, como está o trigo aí, todo amassado, né? E eles estão exaustos, né? Preste bem atenção a esse detalhe, é importante. Correto.
Okay, so it's very damaged because they've been crushing it.
Está muito danificado porque eles vieram pisando em cima deles, né?
So we move on to the next slide.
Ok?
This crop circle was found in 2009.
Esse agroglifo foi encontrado em 2009.
It's the symbol of the phoenix rising from the flames, a spiritual symbol.
É o símbolo da Fênix subindo, rise from where?
rising from the flames, from the fire.
Subindo do fogo, é o símbolo da Fênix subindo do fogo, né? O passo Fênix, né? Fênix se chama? Fênix. Renascença. Go ahead.
Okay, so go to the next slide.
Go ahead.
This is I got to this crop circle very early in the morning.
Eu cheguei nesse agroglifo muito cedo de manhã.
And I took a video camera and filmed what the crop looked like on the ground.
Eu filmei para mostrar como é deitado o trigo, né, no chão. Olha o formato.
So this is a video. If you press play, it will play a short video.
Vou mostrar pequeno vídeo para você. Olha a
Pay
diferença.
attention to the crop.
Impressionante, né?
Oh my God.
Muito lindo, né? Perfeito. Não está amassada, está deitada, e desenhada, entrelaçada, não é? Olha só isso.
Probably swirl.
Okay, Gary, just finished.
Okay. So the difference is fantastic
A diferença é fantástica.
because none of this crop was crushed or broken.
Nenhum desses trigos foi quebrado ou danificado.
It looked like it had been laid over with the wind.
Parece que ele foi deitado com o vento, com carinho e delicadeza. Né?
So I want to show in the next slide another example of a man-made crop circle that was made for television.
Eu quero mostrar no próximo slide o agroglifo feito pelo homem para um comercial de televisão.
So go to the next slide.
Ok?
I took part in the television show for the History Channel.
Eu também fiz parte do programa de televisão do canal History.
They asked me to come along and do an interview about crop circles, and during this show they had some people make a crop circle.
Eles me chamaram para fazer uma entrevista e durante esses programas algumas pessoas foram lá fazer o agroglifo.
So go to the next slide, please.
Ok?
So these three men
Esses três homens
are people who say that they've been making crop circles for the last 20 years or more.
eles são pessoas que disseram que eles fizeram os agroglifos nos últimos 20 anos ou mais.
They were asked to make a demonstration crop circle for the TV show.
Eles foram pedidos pelo canal, né, para fazer uma demonstração.
We do not know where these circles are coming from, the real ones.
Okay. So if we go to the next slide, please, Alex.
Go ahead.
So these three men recreated a crop circle that had appeared some years before.
Esses três homens criaram esse agroglifo que apareceu alguns anos atrás. Antes.
It was very small.
Era muito pequeno.
about 28 meters wide,
tinha cerca de 28 metros de diâmetro,
and it took them 4 hours in daylight.
levou 4 horas durante a luz do dia.
So we have two examples, 12 people
Nós temos 12 exemplos, 12 pessoas fazendo,
take 23 hours
levaram 23 horas para fazer,
in daytime and nighttime
durante o dia e a noite,
to make a 60-meter crop circle,
para fazer um agroglifo de 60 metros de diâmetro.
and the condition of the crop once they've crushed it is very bad.
E a condição do trigo estava muito má. Quebrado, né? Danificado.
Three men then copied a crop circle
3 homens fizeram qualquer o agroglifo
and take 4 hours to make it.
e levou 4 horas para ser feito.
And when we compare the condition from the original to the one they made, we can see that the crop is very damaged.
Quando nós comparamos a condição pela qual ambos foram feitos, tanto o original quanto o feito pelos homens, você observa com clareza o dano que foi feito na plantação. Isso.
Okay, let's go to the next slide.
Correto.
Okay, this is the final example of a man-made crop circle.
Esse é o exemplo final do agroglifo feito pelo ser humano.
This was made last year for a Japanese beer company.
Esse foi feito no ano passado para uma empresa de cerveja japonesa.
I wanted to show this one because it's a very big formation, about 750 feet, about 200 meters long.
How many meters long?
250 meters long.
250 metros de diâmetro. Esse é bem grande, né?
Okay, the next slide, please. It cost the beer company $1 million for this campaign.
Custou a empresa de cerveja $1 milhão para ser feita. It's in a flat ground, right? That one?
Say again?
That one is in a flat ground, isn't it?
The background?
That one is made of a flat ground, isn't it?
Flat ground, totally flat ground.
Completamente.
Absolutely.
Not flat.
So, if you go to the next slide, please.
Go ahead.
They used a technology from a satellite
Eles usaram a tecnologia de satélite
that can project the design onto the ground from space.
projeta o desenho no chão. Olha só.
And this man walks around with this instrument, this stick, and it tells him where to put the stakes in the ground.
E esse homem que está aqui na foto, ele anda ao redor, né, para marcar exatamente a localização de fazer o desenho.
Exactly.
E anda por satélite.
The next slide, please.
Correto?
So you can see he puts wooden stakes in the ground and marks with ribbons
Você
areas.
vê que eles colocam no chão marcações de madeira, né, e fitas para poder fazer o desenho.
And then he uses a grass cutter to cut the grass.
E aí eles usam uma máquina de cortar grama para cortar, né?
Okay, next slide.
Ok.
This is a short video for the big areas that needed to be flattened. They use a tractor to cut out the grass. If you play the video, you'll see.
Ok, ele está dizendo que esse é um trator que é usado para fazer em grandes áreas. Vou colocar um pequeno vídeo aqui. Ok?
This crop circle took 40 men.
Para fazer esse agroglifo foi necessário 40 pessoas.
7 days
7 dias,
from sunrise to sunset.
do amanhecer até o final do dia,
To make this design.
para fazer este desenho.
And it's not complex geometry, it's just letters.
Não é uma geometria complexa, é somente letras.
Okay. So, 3 examples of what it takes to make a crop circle. If it's a big one, they need machinery.
3 exemplos de como fazer agroglifo. Para fazer um grande precisa de equipamento, de máquinas, né?
It takes lots of skilled people.
Precisa de pessoas com capacitadas, né, para fazer isso.
A very long time, 7 days,
Leva muito tempo, 7 dias,
and costs a lot of money.
e custa muito dinheiro.
Okay, let's go to the next slide.
New York.
In 2007,
Em 2007,
on the 7th of July, 777,
no dia 7 de julho, 777,
Mike and myself went to sit on top of a hill in Wiltshire and conduct a night watch through the night.
ele e a namorada dele ficaram no topo de uma colina em Wiltshire.
We arrived at about 1 a.m., 1 hour after midnight.
Nós chegamos a 1h da manhã, 1h depois da meia-noite, né?
And when we arrived there, we met a man called Winston Keach.
Quando
If you go to the next slide,
chegamos lá, encontramos um homem com... You said with a stick?
go to the next slide, please.
Okay. Here we go.
We met this man when we got there.
Nós conhecemos esse cara quando chegamos lá.
He's a UFO investigator.
Ele é um investigador de UFOs.
He regularly would conduct night watches to try to film UFOs.
Ele regularmente faz vigília noturna para registrar a presença de OVNIs.
If you go to the next slide, please.
Ok?
He had all these cameras with him.
Ele tem todo esse equipamento de câmeras com ele, né?
And the next slide.
Go ahead.
And his vehicle, he had these cameras recording to video in the van, so videotapes.
Ele tem essas câmeras no carro dele fazendo as filmagens, né? E parece que elas estão presas, estão presas no carro.
Okay.
Ok? Next slide.
He started filming before it got dark, which is 11 p.m. He started to film the field.
Ele começou a filmar antes que ficasse escuro.
Okay, go to the next slide, please.
Ok?
It should be a video.
Aí foi legal.
This is what happened.
Olha o que aconteceu.
Morning, about 1:30 a.m. we arrived here on that hill to begin a night vigil overlooking East Field here in the background. When we got here, we met up with a cameraman called Win, who had a set of cameras set up here on the hill and also some cameras set up on his vehicle which he brought through into the field down below. He showed us, when we got here, he showed us an image intensifier device that he had, and we scanned across the field. It was like looking at the field in sort of daylight, that it brought in more light. And we scanned across East Field and across the field of rape here and the Drovers Road and this field of wheat here, and we could see that there was no formations in the field at that time. Then we sat here just talking and overlooking the field until about 3 o'clock. Just after 3 o'clock we had a big white flash of light that completely encompassed the landscape and the sky. It was around that time that Wynne had to go down to his vehicle to change the tapes over. So he went down and done that and came back up to the hill. And at that point in the evening, it was completely dark. What we were looking down on was a completely black field. We couldn't see anything at that point. About 20 minutes after that, as some of the light began to creep in from the east over there, we started to see a shadow of what looked like some sort of formation down below, but it was still too imperceptible really for the naked eye to see. So we got up and looked through his camera, which has an image enhancing kind of capability, and through the lens of the camera we could clearly see this formation that was laid out here in the field before us. At the point of seeing that on that camera and the point of realising that this may be something that people might sit up and take notice finally, I was just jumping for joy, and I still am.
I was very excited, but I was in a bit of shock as well. Gary was dancing around and I was sort of jigging. I was, you know, just...
Is this real? Yeah.
Okay? Gary?
So the next slide is just a picture of me looking over the formation at 4 a.m. in the morning.
Essa aí é a foto dele olhando a formação às 4h da manhã.
This was a big life-changing moment for me, I have to say.
Isso aí foi um momento que mudou a minha vida.
I knew that somebody couldn't make that thing in front of us in just 5 hours of darkness.
Isso foi algo feito na minha frente em 5 horas.
Next slide, please. The
Correto?
formation was 315 meters by 160 meters.
O formato é 315 metros por 160. Uau!
There was 150 individual circles.
Tinha cerca de 150 círculos individuais.
Now, there are only 5 hours of darkness in the English summertime.
No verão inglês só tem 5 horas de escuridão.
It was not there at 11 p.m.
Às 11 da noite não estava lá.
We first got it on camera at 3:20 a.m.
Nós pegamos na câmera às 3 horas e 20 minutos da manhã.
So there's 60 minutes in 1 hour.
Então, 1 hora tem 60 minutos.
If we say 5 hours, that's 300 minutes.
300 minutos em 5 horas.
So 150 circles in 300 minutes is 1 circle every 2 minutes.
Um círculo formado a cada 2 minutos. Uau!
So if we go to the next slide, I just want to replay one small piece of video which shows how big this formation really
Eu
is.
só quero mostrar nesse próximo vídeo o quanto isso é grande. Can I play now?
Yeah.
Olha esse pé ali, ó. Uau! Estão vendo aí? A seta é mostrando onde ele está. É um pontinho, por isso, tiro a câmera para trás, aí você vê que eles estão lá. É um pontinho. Estou fazendo uma relação do tamanho do agroglifo. Para vocês terem uma ideia. O quanto grande isso é. Ok, Gary?
Okay. As you can see from the video, this is not on flat ground. The ground is undulating.
Você vê que nesse vídeo o solo não é chapado, ele é ondulado.
So when we measure the circles,
Quando nós medimos os círculos,
the very big circle on the hill,
o grande círculo na colina,
this was I have to do in English feet. 160 feet.
160 feet, you said?
Yeah, 160 feet by 140 feet.
160 pés por 140 pés. Está tentando fazer a relação metros por pés.
So what it means is that it's egg-shaped. It's like an oval, an egg shape on the ground.
No solo parece formato de ovo. Correto.
So that from above it looks like a circle.
Quando se observa de cima, é um círculo. Então, eles conseguem fazer o círculo como eles querem, e desconsiderando o relevo do solo. Correto.
So if people were to do this, you have to ask yourself the question: would this take longer to do, or would you do it quickly?
Para fazer isso, pelos seres humanos fazer isso, eles com certeza levariam mais tempo, porque teriam que fazer os cálculos para fazer o diferencial do desnível do solo. É isso? Correto.
Okay. Next slide. We took samples of the crop inside the crop circle and outside.
Nós fizemos uma edição do crop circle feito em comparação aos
We sent them to a laboratory in Michigan, in America, for analysis.
Nós pegamos amostras e levamos para um laboratório para análise nos Estados Unidos.
If you go to there was a 12-page report prepared.
Levaram relatório de 12 páginas.
Which is available online if anybody wishes to read it.
Está disponível na internet, se alguém quiser ver esse relatório.
But the next slide has an important quote in Portuguese.
No próximo slide tem uma referência importante em português. Is that the one?
No, the next one. Where are you?
It says is filled with information for analysis. That's the analysis one?
No, it should just be writing, Alex.
Oh.
Go to the next slide.
Okay, I see that.
Oh, it's not come out. It's not come out.
It's not coming out. It's not coming out.
PowerPoint's changed it from Keynote because of the text.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Teve um erro no texto que veio toda uma linha só, está em português. I'm going to try to see if I can fix it here. Hold on a second.
Wait.
Caramba! I don't know what the hell was that. Eu tô até com medo. Let's go ahead because for some reason every time I touch this here, it goes like, did you hear the noise?
Oh yeah, I heard it.
It was loud here. It was very
It was loud here too.
Let's skip this one here. Let's go to the next one then.
Let's skip this one.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, when they analysed the crop,
Basicamente, quando eles analisaram,
they found that the crop had been hit by plasma.
eles analisaram como é que chama, a planta, né? E chegaram à conclusão que foi atingido por plasma.
And when he took seeds from the crop and germinated them,
Quando eles pegaram as sementes e germinaram-as,
they grew very strong.
elas cresceram muito forte.
So there is a detailed report that people can read online if they'd like to.
Tem detalhe do relatório online, se você quiser ler.
If you go to the next slide,
Correto.
this shows what happens when you try to put shapes on the ground when the ground is uneven.
É isso aí que acontece quando você coloca formas em cima dos terrenos, né? É assim que fica.
So this is very skilled to be able to make the correct shapes look perfect from above.
Existe muita habilidade para colocar, para fazer as formas no chão para que elas não sejam distorcidas.
Go to the next slide, please.
Uau!
This crop circle also appeared in 5 hours.
Esse agroglifo também apareceu, foi feito em 5 horas.
It has 409 individual circles.
Tem 409 círculos individuais.
And it is not on flat ground. It's on like a big hill that goes like this.
É numa colina, ele não é numa chapada, ele tem, como se fala, ondulações no solo. Correto.
Next slide, please.
Ok.
409 circles in 5 hours means 1 circle every 45 seconds.
409 círculos em 5 horas significa que cada círculo was waiting how many minutes? Each circles?
1 circle every 45 seconds.
Um círculo a cada 45 segundos. Cada círculo desse foi feito em 45 segundos. Correto?
People cannot do this.
As pessoas não conseguem fazer isso, não podem fazer isso.
Next slide, please.
Correto?
You can see the size of this thing.
Veja o tamanho dessa coisa.
And you can see that it's not on flat ground.
Não é no relevo chapado.
Every one of those circles is egg-shaped.
Cada desses círculos tem um formato de ovo. Mas quando visto de cima... Sorry?
So far we have focused on 5 hours of darkness. This is when there have been 7,000 crop circles and most of them appear in 5 hours of darkness.
Nós estamos focando aqui simplesmente 5 horas de escuridão. Né? A maioria desses círculos foram feitos de noite. Right.
If we go to the next slide, this crop circle has something very special that we don't see unless close attention.
Esse agroglifo tem algo muito especial que nós não vimos na primeira vista.
Look at the center of the crop circle.
Olhe para o centro do agroglifo.
This is standing wheat.
Eles são aí trigo em pé.
There is no hole in the center where someone would have to stand.
Não tem um buraco no centro para usar como referência para fazer o círculo.
You cannot draw a perfect circle without putting something in the center.
Você não pode desenhar um círculo sem colocar algo no centro para fazer. Right.
So when we see this undamaged center,
quando nós vemos esse centro sem nenhum dano, happen again. Go ahead.
We're actually seeing something that's miraculous.
Nós estamos vendo algo milagroso.
There are many examples. Next slide, please.
Tem muitos exemplos. Go ahead.
No no center, the center is undamaged.
Também neste aqui o centro não está danificado.
Next slide, please.
Go ahead.
The center is undamaged.
Também o centro não está danificado neste também.
Next slide, please. Skip the next slide, please. No, don't do that. Just go to the next one.
Ok.
No, the
Ok.
next one. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
So this is the sort of crop circles that we see regularly appearing in 5 hours of darkness.
Esse é o tipo de agroglifos que nós vemos aparecer em um período de escuridão de 5 horas.
Next slide, please.
Ok.
And the next slide. In this crop circle, it has a central ring.
Nesse agroglifo tem um círculo, né, no centro, né, bem, né?
If you take the next slide, please,
Ok.
you can see where somebody has walked through and made a line and damaged it.
Você vê que alguém atravessou ele e danificou ele ao atravessar esse círculo.
This proves that if you walk through standing crop, you can't make it stand back up again.
Isso prova que se você caminhar sobre o trigo, a plantação, ela danifica, né? Então esse cara aqui no meio deitado, danificou. E a evidência, quando é feito, não tem nenhum dano. Correto?
So the next slide, please. So there are 3 factors to determine a genuine crop circle.
Tem 3 fatores que determinam a genuidade do agroglifo.
Time frame.
Duração do tempo.
Most crop circles appear in 5 hours in darkness.
A maioria dos agroglifos aparece em 5 horas em escuridão absoluta.
Every man-made example takes a lot longer.
O que foi feito pelo ser humano leva muito mais tempo.
The condition of the crop that's laid down.
A condição da plantação que é deitada,
If it's very damaged,
se for muito danificado,
then we can see that people may have made it.
nós podemos ver que foi feito por pessoas.
But if it's undamaged,
Se não está danificado,
then this is a mystery.
então é um mistério. Quem fez?
Because if you walk on crop, you damage it.
Se você andar sobre a plantação, você danifica ela.
And thirdly, if we see a circle with an undamaged center,
E se nós virmos um círculo que não tenha danos no centro ou no eixo,
we know that people could not have done this.
nós sabemos então que as pessoas, o ser humano não o fez.
We have had 7,000 crop circles now in 40 years.
Nos últimos 40 anos, tivemos 7.000 agroglifos aparecendo.
95% of them appear under these conditions. They are perfect.
95% deles apareceu nessas condições perfeitas.
There are scientific anomalies to the crop.
Existem anomalias científicas feitas nesses agroglifos.
And sometimes there is science which we don't know, but we can see in the ground.
Tem ciência que nós não conhecemos, mas podemos observá-las no solo.
Next slide, please. This crop circle, what I mean by there's evidence in the ground, I'm going to show you now.
O que eu quero dizer sobre evidência do chão, vou lhe mostrar agora.
This crop circle appeared in 2008.
Esse agroglifo apareceu em 2008.
At the end of the season, the farmer harvested the crops.
No final da temporada, o fazendeiro simplesmente passa a máquina e acaba com tudo.
And then in the winter, the snow came.
E veio o inverno e chega a neve.
Next slide, please. You can see that the snow did not, it melted where it landed, where the crop circle was.
Você observa aí, por gentileza, que onde foi feito o agroglifo, a neve não sustentou. Aqui ao redor, aqui tem neve e a formação do desenho. Great, go ahead.
So the next slide shows the crop circle again.
Esse aí é ele, na hora que foi feito, na época que foi feito, né?
And the next slide,
E aí ele
you can
inverte.
see very clearly there's something still there.
E ainda permanece algo lá. Isso é evidenciando que alguma coisa aconteceu no solo. Não foi
The crop
simplesmente.
circles are genuine, mysterious phenomena.
O agroglifo é genuíno e um fenômeno misterioso.
They are not man-made.
Eles não são feitos pelos homens.
Thank you very much.
Muito obrigado. Gary, thank you for your time. Now we're going to open up 15 minutes for question and answers. Agora vamos pegar 15 minutos para perguntas e respostas para o Gary King.
Hello.
Can you see them? Oi. Hi.
I can see you now.
Ah, good. Então, eu posso ver vocês agora. Ok, alguém tem pergunta para fazer para o Gary King? Vamos lá, ele pegou o primeiro. Qual é o seu nome? John. Pega lá. O microfone 2 para ele, por favor. Hold on one second. Someone wants to make a question.
Hi Gary.
Hello there.
About that crop cycle that was recorded, and you was there. How did the guys know that the crop cycle would be make it at that night?
That's a good question.
É uma boa pergunta. Ele perguntou, porque não fala inglês, como é que as pessoas sabem que foi feito aquele agroglifo naquela noite? Né? Go ahead.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. The field
O
that the
campo,
crop circle appeared in
o campo onde o agroglifo apareceu
was where one of the first famous crop circles appeared.
era onde os primeiros famosos agroglifos apareceram.
And it's one of the most famous fields that gets crop circles nearly every year.
É um dos campos onde famosos que todos os anos aparecem os agroglifos.
And so because the date was 777,
Porque a data era 777,
we went to the most famous field and thought we might get lucky.
nós fomos para o campo mais famoso e esperando ter sorte de ver, né?
And we did.
E tirou sorte. É loteria também. Mais alguém, alguma pergunta? Okay, we got someone else here who wants to.
No primeiro vídeo,
In the first video,
12 pessoas fizeram o agroglifo, né? Aí eu queria saber, aquele que não foi feito pelas 12 pessoas, foi ele que gravou aquele vídeo?
he's asking who recorded the videos that were made by the people. Who recorded them? Was it the History Channel? Was it you?
Which one? The Mozilla Firefox video?
Qual dos vídeos?
O primeiro deles.
The first one that was made by the first crop circle that we showed in the presentation.
The first crop circle in the presentation
Made by
was made.
maybe.
The video was made by the people from Mozilla Firefox. You can watch it on YouTube.
Foi feito pela Mozilla Firefox, aquele discador, né? Produto da equipe, uma empresa, né? Ok. Mais alguém? Pega o microfone, por favor. Tem que pegar.
Veja só,
Mais
a
próximo.
finalidade, qual a finalidade dos agroglifos?
She's asking, what's the
Seria um sinalizador feito a linha de Nazca?
she's asking, what's the purpose of the crop circle? What are they for?
Well, you see, normally my presentation would now go on to the really good stuff and answer that question.
No. Say that again?
Normally, my
Normalmente,
presentation.
minha apresentação,
You saw my presentation last time in Recife, right, Alex?
Yeah, eu vi a apresentação só. Yes, I saw your presentation. Eu vi a apresentação dele.
So I would normally go on to talk about the meaning now, because that's what I'm interested in.
You don't want to talk about the meeting now?
I'm sorry?
You don't want to talk about the meeting?
No.
Ele não quer falar sobre o significado no momento. Mais alguém?
Ah, não, eu não vou embora sem essa resposta.
Everybody say, no, you got to answer that now. We don't want to know.
I'm sorry, I can't understand you, Alex. It just on this end, it just sounds.
Agora, come close into this.
Thank you.
They want to know why. They said, oh, we won't leave from here until he tells you the reason of those curved circles.
Okay, go on to the next slide then. Let's carry on.
Próximo slide.
I'm gonna get some water.
Ok. Mais detalhes, porque realmente é muita informação, né? Nós estamos só negociando para trazê-lo para o ano aqui, para o Brasil. Talvez seja no nosso congresso ou em outro, mas nós vamos avisar na presença dele e de outros palestrantes de cunho internacional, né? Nós gostamos de trazer pessoal de fora para poder... nós temos conhecimento de causa.